Do I get a copy of it?
YouTube.
Was that right?
You're not following me on YouTube?
Yeah, I've seen it on YouTube.
Well, that's it. You're gonna be there.
Okay.
You can have a seat over there on the right side. You're already out live on YouTube right now. Have a seat on the right side. Please be careful with your head. Push the yoke forward. Yep, sit. Good. You guys can sit over here.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. And I'll start your TikTok thingy. And then we start earlier, so we're gonna be finished earlier. TikTok is the brain-sucking machine of the universe. It's unbelievable. Alright. Alright.
We are live. You guys will be able to see it over here where we are. We are on. Alright. What's your name?
Kevin.
Kevin. Alright. That's cool. Glasses. So all of these airplanes are real, and all the weather is exact. Everything is exact as it is in real life. We're going to check over here. They did 32,000 feet. Took them exactly 1 hour to do it, so we're going to get boogie, basically. Alright, first things first, push this down please, that's the battery. Good. Wait, let's turn this guy on. This guy on. Alright, push this one down please, keep it there for a second. Beautiful. Now, ask any question,
What was that?
whatever it is. No, any
Okay.
question, anytime, whatever you want to. If I can't answer it, I'll give you a cookie, as you know from TikTok.
Yeah.
Alright, so that was basically the ground power, or plugged into the airport.
Okay.
Does it make sense?
Yep.
Okay, good. Alright, we're gonna go here. 737-800NG, CFM56 engines, March 21st to April 17th is the thing. Over here, we're gonna take this one. We are in Chicago's O'Hare. Turn these two to the nav position, please. 2 clicks to the right. 1, 2. 1, 2. Perfect. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go from O'Hare to KMSP. KMSP. Molef 745, just to piss off the Hungarian government, as I always do. Alright, we're going to put 17,000 pounds of fuel. Execute. Outside temperature is, the gross weight is over there. 5,000 feet. 5,000 pounds is the reserves. 20 goes in the cost index, and we're going to fly 32,000 feet. And outside temperature is 2 degrees Celsius. So that means we're going to have to use engine anti-ice because we have reasonable moisture and it's below 10 degrees Celsius right now. 5 degrees flaps, center of gravity is calculated, and we're going to take off at 131 knots. Alright, now we're going to do our departure and arrival. This is going to be a little bit weird. What we're going to do here is this, because they don't have a departure out of a really busy airport. So we're going to do MYKIE. MYKIE. We're going to put that in here. Then we're going to do MONNY. MONNY. Then we're going to do, okay, so we are good as far as this, and we're going to do the arrival is going to Grumman 4, and it's going to be Amenso is going to be the arrival route like that. Hamar. Good. And if everything goes right, we're good. Cool. Give me a second. funny when they call you and it says it's not a valid extension. It's like they don't even know how to spoof the numbers anymore, let alone. All right. When you hear poop, that means it's they literally just scam calls.
Okay.
All right. Fuel pump pushes down. Keep it there for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Let it go. Good. I'm gonna set this one to 32,000. And Minneapolis is landing. We're gonna find out in 1 second. So it is 842. Set this one please to 850. Good. Push these 2 down. No, the middle ones, please. Yep, there you go. Beautiful. Awesome. I'm gonna do fuel pumps. Yaw damper, push it down, please. This one. Okay. That one. Yaw damper, so the vertical stabilizer doesn't shake. This guy, which is your galley switch that makes your coffee. These 4, not the middle, push them down. Those are window heats. Good. Pull, switch it into auto. Good. The other one as well. That one.
What were
Good.
those
And
for?
these ones to all the way to on first, and I'll tell you what they do. On. That one. On. So we basically established air conditioning. From the
Okay.
auxiliary power unit, there is air going in. You can hear the AC turning on.
Yep.
Here? Okay, good. Alright. And then we're gonna put in over here the arrival for Minneapolis, which is going to be four. Alright, that's gonna be our arrival into Minnesota. Okay. Alright, now at this time I want you to set this place to 12,000 feet. Yep, 12,000. Beautiful. I'm going to set this one to 143. Awesome. Push this down, please. Good. Fasten seatbelt sign. Push that down. Anti-collision light. Red flashing light. And now we're going to ask for pushback.
Chicago ground pilot 74 flight requesting pushback.
Any questions so far?
Not yet.
Okay. Truck is here. It's coming. Put this over here.
Well, these jets are on the ground like taxiing. How do you turn the front wheel?
You would have a steering wheel right here on the side,
Okay.
and that's how you do it.
Okay.
Alright, we're gonna release the parking brake. They're gonna push us back. We're at Chicago's O'Hare, and we're going to Minneapolis, St. Paul. The frozen tundra. To me. Beautiful state. But when I have a person next to me while I'm in a truck, I have a person next to me going to the grocery store in a snowmobile, not my place of living. Mm-mm. And what I didn't understand, how the heck people can be out there ice fishing in -50.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you people up there? Seriously. Haven't you taken the notes? Like, note to self. Don't go outside when it's that cold. I don't know. Anyway,
You can dress for the cold. You can't dress for the heat. You only undress so much.
yeah, but you get air conditioning today. Plus, I love heat. Look at me. I'm freezing over here as it is. Okay, so pull these 2 off, please. So pull it off, 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 off. There you go. That one. Good. Push this in. Turn it 1 notch to the left. Perfect. Start valve open and 2 is rising. When this one gets to 27, you're going to pull this out and put it up over here, okay? Alright. I'm going to set the parking brake. Pull it out, put it up. Beautiful. Alright, so engine is starting on the right side.
That's the lower one here.
Yep, you can see it. This is the right side. And this is the left engine. Good. And then, what I want you to do is this one to auto. this one to close. Good. Push this into the one notch to the left, please. Sit to Takeoff here. Yes, sir. Oh, how you doing, sir? Can I call you back? Okay, because I really want to talk to you. Like, I really need to talk to you. Can you check out my website? This is your cell phone? Okay, I'll text you my website. Tell me if I can do something in your plaza. I have a 737 jetliner that I would love to bring in there. Okay? Alright, okay. Thank you, sir. Oh, I waited for this phone call forever. This is like amazing. Like when you try to get malls to do something for you, almost non-existent. It's like impossible. Alright. These ones down, please. Those are the pilostatic systems. Pull these, switch them down. Those are the hydraulics. Good. And then you do these two to the auto position. So now we establish the air conditioning again. Turn this one off. We no longer need the APU bleed air. Turn off the APU, please. This one off. Good. I'm going to do continuous ignition. Alright. Right ignition. Taxi light on. We're going to check everything is okay over here. Set this one please to RTO. Good. I'm going to do 5 degrees flaps. With that button, push it up and set this one to number 5. Yep. Check something out. Good. Alright. Perfect. So 5 degrees flaps. I'll taxi out. You will take off.
So the engines were running before though, right?
Yeah.
Just go to continuous, what is that?
Continuous ignition is because under 10,000 feet we continuously ignite the engines.
Okay.
Here's the reason why. Let's say it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon and I fill up the tank. Everything is great, cool, and I'm in Miami. I filled up the tank, there's a bunch of moisture goes into it because of the humidity. I get delayed and I go take off at 9 o'clock in the evening. By that time, there's condensation because of the cooler temperature. Guess what? It's going to happen. Water is heavier than gas. This is gravity fed. It can go into my engine during takeoff or landing. I can have an engine quit on me. So for that reason, we're continuously igniting it
Okay.
under 10,000 feet. Make sense?
Yep, so once you get above the cruising altitude 10,000, you can turn them off again.
That's what you do. But also if you have IMC, means instrument conditions, you also turn them on. Okay? Now we're going to do engine anti-ice. Okay? Because we are right now, it's 2 degrees Celsius up there, so it's pretty freaking cold. So what we're going to do is I'm going to taxi out. You're going to take off. Okay? Let's talk about how we're going to take off.
Yes.
So the first things first. I have some YouTube comments which I'm going to address while we are talking over here and we're taxiing out. First of all, when I say this airplane cannot be stalled at takeoff, it's relatively true if you're having your power setting to where you're supposed to have it. Yes, of course you can stall the airplane, but when you have your auto throttle on and it's actually on the speed, yes. So the reason why I say you can't stall it, because I want you to actually understand it, if this is, like if you look here, if you go more than 10 degrees pitch, you're going to hit the tail on the back. So that black bar and that black dot can't cross the 10 degree mark.
No,
You see that?
Yep.
No, up.
For liftoff?
Yes.
Okay.
Got it?
Oh, yes, yes.
Makes
The
sense?
nose is rigged, yep.
Yes. Okay. Now, the other thing which is also on the right side, hold on, let me see it first. Okay, so 3014, with this button, that green bottom right number, set it to 3014, please.
This one here?
With that button, bottom right corner,
Oh,
3014. Yep, that's your barometric pressure. There's a bunch of airplanes are coming in right now. You can see them up there. Oh, this is Chicago. Alright, so we're going to taxi out and then we're going to take off. Any questions?
Not right now. I'll have lunch later.
Alright, so pink bars. I'm sure you remember when I was always telling people pink bars, okay? So flight director's on. You're going to see 2 pink bars over there. You see them?
Yep.
If the pink bar goes to the right, you go to the right. If the pink bar goes to the left, you go to the left. If the pink bar goes above, you go up. If the pink bar goes down, you go down. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so you basically follow the pink bars all the time. And we are taxiing out to that runway, which is... What am I doing? Oh, okay. I don't know what that shows on Netflix is. I have no clue what you're referring to. Somebody's asking what do I think about the Netflix show Flight 828. I have no clue what that is. Never heard of it. But that's what it is. Alright, so we're taxiing out to the runway. Alright. You guys have any questions in the back? Nothing? Okay. Alright.
Aren't you scared?
Well, I'm here, so we're good. Alright. We're almost there. The reason why I don't let people taxi, first of all, on the right side, I just deactivated the brakes. And the reason for that is because I have way too many kids who are constantly pushing it, and it's impossible to work with 6-year-olds, 10-year-olds, and 12-year-olds. The other thing is it's extremely sensitive. Try keeping that. Put your feet up there, onto the pedals. Okay, you see the yellow line over there? Right here, there's the bar in the middle. Okay, so you're right, turn. Left turn. You understand? Try it. Turn right. Turn right.
I'm trying.
Like, no, you're not trying. You need to. Like, you have to push it with your... This
Oh,
is
okay.
why I don't let people taxi.
So it's got to be more.
Yeah. Like, way more. Alright. So what we're going to do now, we're going to stop over here. You can take your feet off. Okay, good. But you understand why I don't let people taxi, because it's really, really tough, because it's really sensitive and it's extremely tough to do that. Most people have a serious amount of time. And by the time I actually teach them how to do it, 15 minutes goes by. Alright, now we're going to tell the flight attendant number 1 for takeoff. Lights on, strobe lights. We're going to get onto the runway, and it's all you and a bag of chips. What's your name again? Sorry.
Kevin.
Kevin. Alright, Kevin. Alright. So here we go. Cool. Let's get onto the runway.
Now, how sensitive is this when you
Very,
take off?
very.
But it
So
doesn't,
make sure you don't hit the tail in the back.
it doesn't act real fast, does it? Or
At first it doesn't, but after that it does, because you need the controls for the aircrafts have to be sensitive. Because if you go like 500 miles an hour that way, the guy's coming 500 miles an hour this way. We meet up at 1,000 miles an hour. Better be sensitive so we can turn, not like that chip, which just hit the bridge, right?
yeah.
Like, imagine that would happen in flying. And there's plenty of inertia, don't get me wrong. It's not going to be right away. Like, you always have to be ahead of the aircraft, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, heading select, auto throttle, push this from here to here. That's it. Push this button here. Make it, there you go. Push that button.
Side one or this one?
This one. There you go. Perfect. Sets the takeoff
What's that
power.
Okay.
Auto throttle, we're rolling. Okay? 80 knots, cross check complete.
100 knots.
Good. How come the pink is so
V1, rotate, start pulling. Easy, watch for the 10 degrees, okay? Keep it right there. Beautiful. Wow. Positive rate, gear up. We're gonna do level change, 210 knots. Follow the pink bars, please. So the pink bar is on the left, correct? So turn to the left and pull up. Put it exactly on the cross, okay? And now to the right. Now don't fight it, okay? When you feel moving, I'm helping you.
Yeah.
Right there, on the pin, okay? Try it. Flaps 1.
So it goes left and left.
You gotta, wherever the pink bar goes is where you're moving.
Clear.
Flaps up, gear is up and lock, RTO off. Pull up. You gotta pull up, my friend. See? Put the black dot on the cross itself.
Okay.
So pull up and pull up. Up, up, up. Right on it. Beautiful. When you're on it is when it's good. Alright, now we're gonna go direct my key. Lateral navigation is on. Start turning to the right. Beautiful. Turn, turn, turn. Here we go. Right there. Once you're there, you level and you pull up. Remember, when you turn, it always starts going down, so you gotta apply back pressure in order to not to pull up, 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 up. You're moving.
I'm going
You're
opposite.
moving the black dot, not the pink.
Okay.
Remember when I said it on TikTok? Think before you do. To the which side is the pink bar on?
The left.
Good, then turn to the left. Say it out loud for yourself, and then you will be okay. Beautiful. Pull up. Again. Don't do the opposite. Think what you do before you do it.
To the left.
Huh?
Move that way.
Okay, now people in the back are screaming. You're going 8,000 feet per minute, and you're going like this. And people are literally lost their marbles, like completely. So, easy, easy, easy. Smooth motions. You're following the pink. You're not moving the pink. Understand? Good. Pull up. Because right now you're going down. Your vertical speed indicator is over there on the right side. You were going down, and now we're going to turn to the left. It's not as easy as it seems, trust me. It's quite different than most people think. Good. Now we're going to go all the way up. We're out of the clouds. Okay. We're going to go 320 knots. Level change. And we're going to go to, what the heck did we say? 32,000. Beautiful. Pull up. Pull up. Watch your vertical speed indicator. You see now you're going down instead of up? You cannot go down. To the left a little bit. And this is where we are going. So you kind of can tell which way you're supposed to turn anyway because you're looking at it where we're going, right? So turn left. Don't yank it. Because right now what you're doing is you're reacting. You're not flying the airplane. The airplane's flying you. Make sense? So to the right. Just like that. Once we're there, we keep it like that. So we turn. You see we're turning towards the next intersection. Once we're there, we're going to level the wings. See? Just like that. It's telling us to level the wing because we're going now towards it. That's it. Make sense?
Kinda, yeah.
Sure.
It's hard to get used to.
Lights off, continuous ignition off, these guys off, until the flight they can start working. To the right. To the right. piss off the passenger.
I guess I don't understand. Now, if I should turn right here or left?
So tell me which side is the pink bar on?
Left.
Good, then turn to the left. Is it below or above the pink bar? Then you push. Now, if you watch me on TikTok, the zillion times I try to explain this to people, it's regardless. Everybody does exactly the opposite. No matter how many times, how many ways I say it. I can't tell why. See now, which side is it on?
Right.
What is in the right?
Black dot.
But what are we
The yellow.
following?
Pink.
Aha! That's why I stopped you. So push down again. There you go. To the left. And again, seriously, I'm not even joking. You could actually say it out loud for yourself. Pink bar is on the left, I turn to the left. Pink bar is on the right, I turn to the right. Because otherwise you think you're moving the pink bar. You're not. Now, why do you think the center line, the center bar, the center dot is not moving? Why do you think that is? Why is it staying exactly on? Because that's us. That's the nose. You're not going to move from the nose, right? So we're moving towards the flight director. Make sense? The vertical bar is roll, which way you're supposed to roll. The horizontal bar is how you pitch the aircraft up or down. Make sense? Good. Wrong direction again. You're moving the black dot. It will happen. Trust me, it clicks about 20 minutes into the flight usually. Beautiful. And even gamers have a problem with it, so don't think that your kit would be different. No. Pretty much everybody is like that. Alright, standard barometric pressure, lights off. We're doing good. I'm gonna do 330 knots. Whenever you want to put an autopilot, all you have to do is push this button over here. Push down. Now you're getting it. Told you, it's about 20 minutes into the flight. Usually people start click. Yes, seems that the Tampa Bay is a real pilot. Yes. Good job. Now watch out, because you're going down. You see it? So ever so slightly pull up. That tiny movement means so much once you get into higher speeds. Push down. And to the right. Push down. Now you wonder why did it make you go up so much higher? Because you slowed down. It's trying to make you pitch down to get to 330 knots.
Pink left, go left.
There you go. You see, now you're
Pink
seeing
down,
it.
go down.
That's correct. See, now we're turning to our next intersection, which is 112 miles away.
So that pink is what we want then, I mean, as far as,
Pink is the flight director. It's its name. It's directing your flight. We're in Dunedin, Florida, in Tampa Bay. Good. Push this button here. Let's see if it's going to take it and it's going to be happy. You're on autopilot. You can let it go. It's confusing, isn't it?
it is.
First, once you get it, you get it.
Yeah.
And that's what the NG is standing for. New generation. Prior to it, you were moving the needles. Now it's not. Since the 1990, end of 90s, every airplane that exists is like that. It's more precise. Good. All right, we're on our way.
So we're on 24,000 now?
Yep, 23,000, 24,000 feet. Yes. And we are going to change this one really soon to Mach, which we just did. So we can do 0.81. localizes you to the center of the runway,
Okay.
and then it will basically have you on a light slope coming down, just gently. And that's basically what it is.
And that's on autopilot? Usually when you do manual too.
And whatever you're landing on, more than likely it's going to be cloudy over there because it's Minnesota. So that's for that. Like we're going to do ILS fully, but we're going to do it manually. So however you want to do it, but remember when you feel this, that means I'm helping
Yeah.
because people tend to go all over the place.
That's fine.
And that's normal. Everybody does that. Okay? I can have over here Airbus pilots who have problems with that because they're used to the stick. Okay? And they just simply forgot how to fly an airplane. That's what it is. But that's basically your chart. Okay? Now we're going to set up for this more than likely. It's going to be 11050. So actually you can just switch this over. Push this button here. Because it's already set. 11050. That looks good. And I want you to set please 225 over here. 225. 225. Now that's more than likely it's what it is. We'll see. It's a really long runway, which is awesome. But we'll see. If that pans out, that's what we're gonna do. Okay? And we'll find out soon enough. Alright. Any other questions? Whatever you can possibly ask, please don't hesitate to ask. You guys can ask as well, whatever you want. Alright, we're at 32,000 feet. We're going to set 0.82 Mach. So basically our ground speed right now is 414 knots. We got a 46 knot headwind. Our true airspeed is 460 knots.
So it's 281 is
Indicated airspeed.
what's the for that?
Okay, so we get a pitot tube. The pitot tube is the one that measures the speed, right? So what happens is, the way it works, particles go through and it measures what the airspeed is. But what do we have up there less than down here?
Oxygen.
Air. So there's less air. So that indication will be incorrect as what we're really going with as far as speed-wise, right?
Okay.
So we take the density altitude, there's a calculation for it, and that's how we end up, instead of 290 knots, up to 475. Because relative to the air, we're actually going to 474 knots right now. But we also have a 46 knot headwind that slow us down. So our ground speed is 430. And that's pure math. That's literally is just, you put in an algorithm, that's it, it's done.
So the airspeed's at 473 and the ground speed is 430.
That's correct. Because why?
The head.
That's correct. Because usually when you go from the east to the west, you always get there slower.
Okay.
Unless you have a cyclone, which is basically like an upper level cyclone that switches it, and then you can have it from the other way around. You see that airplane just flew by.
They saw a lot of airplanes coming down here while we were flying.
Say it again.
The kids by the window, we were flying down to Florida from Minnesota. They saw a lot of airplanes in the sky.
Sure. You can see them. They're all here. They're all real.
But we were above clouds, so it's like it's probably easier to pick them up.
Well, it really depends. I mean, there are distances between us, but we can see it. Yeah. I'm gonna make myself look out of that. I'm gonna get my way. Sorry. That was my boss, my wife. Alright. Again, as long as many questions you can possibly ask, just go ahead. that makes sense, right? With the speed.
With the speed, yeah.
Yeah.
You sit on autopilot, but it does everything for you. But I mean, there's so many. You know, something could happen. You know, like say you lose an engine.
Sure. Now I have a question for you. Captain comes on the microphone and says, "Ladies and gentlemen, sorry for the delay out of O'Hare. I'm going to try to make everything possible to make up the time in the air." What the heck is he going to do?
Lower throttle.
We're going almost as fast as we possibly can. So what could he do in order to do that?
I don't know.
I call up and say, Chicago Center, could we get kicker direct? They come back. Molly 745, let me check. Goes in, click, 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 click. Yeah, Molly 745, make direct kicker. Watch this. This is literally what I do. Boop, boop. Execute. I just shaved off 10 minutes.
Just by flying airport correct to the airport.
I'm literally going across Grandma's lawn
So why wouldn't you do that all the time?
because there are other airplanes. If you come down from New York to Tampa, it's a less busy airspace than up there. You come down here, you're going to have a lot of on-time arrivals. You go up there, New York Center is going to say, you're going to get in line and you're coming with the rest of it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
The more busier the airspace, the rougher that's going to happen. So your captain probably not going to say it when he leaves Tampa delayed that I'm going to get you to New York City on time. That ain't going to happen. Coming from there to here, even if you're late an hour, he could mess around and try to get you in. Make sense? It really depends on that.
So who decides the altitude you're going to fly at? I don't go in one
Dispatch will do it, the FAA will do it, and I will do it. Me as a captain, I have ultimate say. Now, I like to get as high as possible. Why do you think that is?
direction. Smoother,
No,
less fuel.
no,
You like the height?
no. If I'm at 10,000 feet and I lose my engines, I have a hell of a lot less time to figure out what to do than if I'm at 40,000.
So it's a safety thing.
Yes, every pilot likes to fly as high as he can. If I'm in a Cessna 152, I'm trying to go up to 12,000 feet whenever I can, if they give it to me. Because then, I got time to look for a highway, a beach, a golf course, or something to land at. If I'm at 2,000 feet, it ain't gonna happen. Just like what happened with Sully.
Yeah.
That's it. When we're going into Hudson, there is no any other option.
But I noticed when some videos I watched too where they're in the heavier turbulence and they request a different altitude.
Sure. Now, usually you have different airplanes and different altitudes. And air traffic control already knows that at 35,000 to 39,000 feet we get turbulence. Lower altitude, it doesn't happen. It's not there right now. Or higher altitude, it doesn't happen. From the other guys, from cargo guys and all of them, we already know what's going on. Clear turbulence you can't see. So what happens is basically, they literally, like, I can request it. I might get it, I might not. It depends how low the traffic is. Like you can have it many times when you get an assigned altitude all the way across the Atlantic and it's turbulence, 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 turbulence. You're like, can I get like 5,000 feet lower, please? No, because I got 6 other airplanes around you and they're all stacked up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
So anytime you change the altitude or whatever, like, or even like you did here, go to that.
it doesn't matter what I change on my route. I gotta tell them because these guys, everybody has to be on the same
Or ask,
page.
right? Or,
You don't do anything without telling.
yeah.
Because if you do, bye-bye. Can't do that.
That's what I'm saying. You have to have permission to do anything.
Sure.
Out of the ordinary.
But I'm the one who makes the ultimate decision. I can tell him that I need that altitude. I need that thing. Now, if we're going to get into an argument with it happens. Believe it or not, it actually does happen.
Oh yeah, because they'll say,
Air traffic controllers do argue with pilots many, many times. But I'm the guy. I'm here, he's sitting in a cushy seat. I'm sitting in a cushy seat over here, but I see something that he doesn't. So let's say I'm flying right now, and I see a cumulus nimbus cloud right in front of me at my altitude at 32,000 feet. I gotta go to the left like about 15 degrees, 20 degrees to the left in order to go around it. Now he might say, I can't give that to you. And I'm saying, I'm not doing that. I gotta go to the left or to the right. Give me either way, because I'm not gonna go through a thunderstorm just because. Now he might not see that yet on the radar, because it's not instantaneous. I could literally have a cloud pop up all the way up to 40,000 feet, and he doesn't see it on the radar yet. Make sense? And I gotta go to the left or the right. Now, evidently they want you to go home and, pet your puppy. But the point is that we gotta be on agreement. That's why it's basically everybody is coordinated. Everybody has to be on the same page. That's why on the communications, every time you say something, the other person has to repeat it back that they understood. So not just me, okay? FAA is not my boss. Okay, they are there to work for us so we can get there safer. So here's what happens. If I say, Chicago Center, this is Mullet 745, like to get this and this and this. The guy's going to come back, he's going to tell me whatever. If he's going to tell me, descend and maintain 11,000, I'm going to say, descend and maintain 11,000, Mullet 745. So I even say my call sign so they know I am the one who said that. Because you could have Mama 745 and then Mullet 745. You could have the same call sign, specifically in international airspace. And once you throw in the Chinese or the French or the German accent, you better be on phonetic alphabet. That's why. Now we'll start descending in very, very short amount of time.
And you know that how?
82 miles, and I see top of descent over there.
TD?
Yep, top of descent. So the computer calculates it out. The flight management computer calculates it out when we're going to actually get there. Like how are we supposed to go down to get a gradual descent? Usually about 2,000 feet per minute. And you can calculate it out, okay? This is what the distance we have. Alright, so if I go to 2,000 feet per minute at this particular speed, when am I going to end up over there? Make sense?
So where do you know which direction you're flying?
We're following the trip.
I know, but what direction are we heading?
293 degrees. But our actual heading is right now is 291, because we have a little bit of a 49-knot crosswind from the left side, just a little bit cross. But once we're going to turn towards OP, we're going to have a lot of crosswind. So we're going to fly like this. It's called crabbing.
I heard that.
Yep. to literally take you down on this vertical path. Like this. Like that. Okay? That can do it. And it tells us you're going to be at or above 24,000 feet. Because there's an A next to it. At or above 16,000 feet. At or above 11,000 feet.
those are each.
Those are, must be. Those are hard numbers. Unless otherwise authorized, you got to be on that altitude or above it. Okay? Because there's a bunch of traffic, a bunch of stuff happens below it. Okay?
So like dopey, lazy. What are those actually called again? The dopey or opie
Oh, those are the waypoints.
waypoints.
Yeah. So that's what we're doing over here, right?
And that's how you get into the
So
airport.
he's right now
You
82
follow
miles out.
those- You follow those waypoints.
That's correct. Now, we're going to do over here runway, what did I say? The runway we're gonna go on. Runway 22.
We descend.
So we're going to do runway 22. There is no runway 22 ILS. So this is only a localizer. So we're going to do something, we're going to do an ILS runway. We're not going to do a runway 22. We're going to do something else. We'll see. What we're going to do now is we're going to listen to the Automated Terminal Information Service. So it's 13535. Once we get close enough, it's going to start talking to us and telling us it's going to be riding over here where we're going to land. Actually, we can see it right now if we wanted to.
So when you punch in your whatever frequency you want to be on, when you hit the 7.
Say again?
You change this to active 13535. So you adjust that. And then you
Yes,
hit that.
I set the
Then you have to
frequency.
then you have to enter.
Yeah, we have to go into this is standby, this is active. So now we're listening to that. So sometimes I do cheap. I just look it up. They're flying. Let's see if I have light aware already or not. I don't. So we're gonna do this as well. Light aware. What is this? This is something new. Let's get it. Let's see what that is. Alright, so now we have. We'll see. Alright. So soon enough, we're going to find out where we are. Hi, Ashley. How you doing? I have a TikTok guest over here, which is awesome. Now, let's say if you would have called me at 250, I would have given you this guy.
Because the technology is different.
Good. All right. So now we are 60 miles out from OP. Our top of descent is in 30 miles. So set this one down to all the way to 11,000 feet. Good. Now what we're going to do here, we're going to say cruise 0.82, and then we're going to do descent is going to be 291. Sorry, 0.79/291. We're going to put that in here. Okay. So 0.79 Mach. So we're going to slow down a little bit in order to descend. Okay. Then we're going to go down. Once the Mach number switches over to actually indicated airspeed, we're going to be 291 knots. And that's how we're going to descend. So at this time, if you want, you can push this one. Yep, green out. Good. It will start descending exactly at that descend.
Because we asked that.
That's when vertical navigation comes in. Okay? If I do level change, it will start descending already. But over here it says descend now. I could start our descent right at this moment. And it would go down all the way to 11,000 feet. But it would stop at the hard line at 24,000 over here.
Okay, so you can't. Okay, but
I can also override it. I can literally do speed intervention. See? I can change it what speed I want to have it on. So just because this one has a hard number over here doesn't mean I'm going to go with that. Okay? They could tell me speed up, slow down, whatever. There could be so many things that I have to do.
that's what I hear a lot of times on these videos I watch where these air traffic control comments back and forth, and they get kind of a pissy bitch because they're asking, how fast are you going? What's your flight? 165. I need you at 150.
You know why? I know. He's like, I'm a 747. I got to be at that speed. Yeah.
But the air traffic controller's got people lined up to come in. They want everybody separated.
Sure. You want me to spin you around. That means you're going to go around, circle for a little bit until I can get the rest of the guys in. And that's when they piss off and whatever. And then they go into arguments, and sometimes you win court cases out of it. Oh, yeah. That happens.
Then when they say, when you're ready, I'll give you a phone number.
Yep. That's when you talk to the FAA. It's like I'm walking in. Good. I wanted to ask for the phone number myself.
Yeah.
Absolutely. See that over there? That guy? So he is right now 1,800 feet above us. So it's pretty darn close. He's about 10 miles out. We'll see how we're going to have fun with it. So this is 10 miles, 20 miles. See, now the airplane is starting to slow down. Okay, it's pulled back. All right? And we start our descent literally in 7 miles. It will start descending on its own. Nobody knows what Fahrenheit is. No, nobody knows. I can talk to like 100 people right now. Nobody knows what Fahrenheit is. You know 0 Celsius is the freezing of the water, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what is 0 Fahrenheit? Almost no American has a clue. I mean
0 degrees?
No, 0 degrees Fahrenheit. What is that? Why is that 0 degrees Fahrenheit is zero? Nobody does. He's looking it up, are you? Are you looking it up? No? Oh, you're not even here, okay. What is 0 Fahrenheit? You're in high school right now.
Yeah.
Why is it 0? You know, 0 Celsius is what? Freezing of water, right?
Yeah.
So what's freezing on 0 Fahrenheit? Salt water.
Freezes?
Yes, it's coming from the merchant marines. That's why Fahrenheit is, because the British was going all over the place with everywhere, and where the salt water froze, that's 0 Fahrenheit. I know, no one knows this. Like, unbelievable. But that's what it is. Interesting, huh?
Yeah, it is.
Alright. So you see now we started our descent, we're going down nicely.
So how many feet are we descending per minute? Is there any where it shows that, or just all that?
Say it again.
How many feet per minute are we descending? Does that show you something?
1,500 feet per minute.
That's what we're doing. Now if we're going up, raising altitude, then the number would be up here.
Say it again.
If we're going up, would the number be up here?
Yes. Yep. That's basically a vertical speed indicator. So it's called VSI. Everything has an VSI, vertical speed indicator. out so you don't screw up when you do precision approach.
Then when they go 50, 40, 30, retard.
Yeah, well, it's the Airbus telling the pilots you're stupid. The French made it specifically so they call the pilot retard.
You're joking.
Why else? Why would you say that?
That's what I was wondering what it means. Does it mean pull up or just a retard?
It's for reverse, but that's what it is. But I don't know why they could not say that. It just says retard.
So that's for reverse thrust. You set that, or
I'm not an Airbus pilot. I have no clue what the hell that is.
I mean, what do you like? You get down to 20, 30. Kind of getting where about?
Literally, when you
Getting
touch
down.
down is when you like.
But you'll feel
The
the
reverse.
touchdown, or
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
not near your
So you'll see it. You will. Let me check.
Cool. Bro, do you want to hand me my phone for a second? Yeah, drop my glasses somewhere.
Oh, you got your glasses? We can find it later. It fell inside. I'll take it out. Is it inside?
I can get it. I don't even know.
Alright. Alright. And we're still waiting for that. Where are we going? Because I have no idea.
But when you find out, you gotta enter that in. Or
Huh?
when you find out what,
Yep, they're gonna put in where we're gonna land. No clue yet. I mean, according to this, we have a weather over there. Let's see. First of all, let's see it. Just one. Here. Let's just fly aware. So, continuous against. I'm gonna do it over here. So here. Oh, there it is. Okay, so runway 30 right. We're gonna do runway 30 right. It says it over here, right?
Yeah.
So runway 30 right. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna set 11070. Put it over here.
What was it?
11070.
110?
11070, like this. You have two buttons, big one, small one. 11070. Push the button here. Good. We're on. Good. Set this one, please, over here. 297. 297. Good. Beautiful. Okay, now we're gonna turn these guys on. Turn this one on. Good. Awesome. Just turn on the wing lights. Yeah, the wing lights, V-sport lights. And beautiful weather up in Minnesota.
It always is.
And there's still snow.
We didn't get no snow this year. We got snow on
There's something.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Got a lot of snow. But
There's some snow.
yeah, we don't have a lot of snow. We just got a storm right after we left. They got like
They definitely had some snow
Yeah.
because I can see it.
yeah.
And that's accurate. That's the crazy part. I mean, it's not that much, but there is.
Normally, a typical year would be all white.
Sure. This time too?
Yes.
March?
Yeah.
April coming up. Yeah, I'm worried about next year's winter. I think it's going to be a lot colder quite extensively. I think. But we'll see. You want to take over yet?
Transition altitude.
I think I better say it.
18,000 feet. Push this button here. Good. Beautiful.
Transition altitude.
This is when you come in and you say, ladies and gentlemen, this is the captain speaking from the flight deck, blah, blah, blee, 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 blah, blah, blue. We're all cool, nice, and dandy. And we're happy. Cool. Alright. The live has ended, so I gotta restart it because TikTok has this new thing. You gotta push a stupid puzzle piece to the side in order to not to turn off. So due to inactivity, even though I had almost 1,000 people watching, it's as stupid as it gets. But there's nothing I can do about it. Cool. Okay. Alright.
So if the pink goes to the left of the dot, you turn left.
You do remember by now, I know that.
Pink left, turn left.
That's correct.
Pink down, go down.
Just follow it. It's telling you where to put the nose. Want to take over yet?
Sure.
Push this button over here. That one. Follow the pink bars. Good.
Left, right?
No. Which side is the pink bar?
Right. Go right.
And then you gotta pull up a little, just a tiny bit, because now you're going down 2,500 feet per minute. There you go. Don't pull up that much. And to the left. Because now look at your vertical speed indicator. You're going up instead of down. You see that? Now we're going down. You gotta watch for that. Good. So we are right now 65 miles out. We're almost there. There you go. Alright, so we're going to stay at 11,000 feet for now. And then we'll start going down to... We're going to go down all the way to 4,000. So we just follow the pink bars. Yep, so push down. There you go. We're gonna land in Minnesota, St. Paul for all the YouTube viewers. Good. You're gonna get there. I told you. It takes about 20 minutes to start grasping it, and then fine. There's more and more and more snow. So you guys had some snow up there.
Yep. Okay, so we flew down, what did we come down Sunday?
Yep.
And it snowed.
10,000 feet.
Oh yes, they did.
They're
From
girls.
this, not them, but in a real airplane, sure.
They're having fun.
Yeah, roller coaster. This is a theme park, Busch Gardens.
Now you're just making fun of me.
All right, we're landing in a very short amount of time. All right, start turning left, please. Pull up a little bit. Ay, ay, ay. That's way too dark outside. I mean, people would have lost it right now in the back. Beautiful. Good correction, though. All right. We went a little too fast with that turn, so now we have to slow down. I'm going to do a speed intervention. Down to 180 knots. Actually 195. Let's throw out flaps 1. Speed brake is armed. These two lights go on. You gotta pull up, my friend. This is when we getting to the point where you cannot make mistakes anymore. You hear that click, 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 click? We're over speeding. So that has to be that we slow down. So you gotta be exactly on that thing. Köszönöm szépen, jól vagyok. Good. Here's a whatever you call that, the windmill.
It's definitely harder than it looks.
No question. So 3012 in the barometric pressure, which I already set for you. Alright. Stay at 4,000 feet, okay? We're landing in Minnesota, in Minneapolis, St. Paul Airport. Say 4,000, not 4,700, 4,000. Just watch that pink bar. Don't go too down. You're too steep now. Too steep, too steep, too steep, too steep. To the right, to the right.
Now they're getting sick.
Yeah, they are. Some of them are already passed out, probably.
Well, they only feel the pain then,
To
probably.
the left. Up. Because you're about to overspeed again. To the left. I know. It's crazy, isn't it?
It's scary.
Well, don't be frustrated. You never flown the airplane.
When I talk like I do.
Well, yeah, oh, that's one thing. See that airplane in front of us? There's a bunch of them. That's why it's going to start barking at us. So we're going to have to watch out for that. So you need to look outside as well, my friend. You got to stay right here, exactly. You can't go off because then you're going to hit other airplanes. So you see that guy over there? We're going to follow him probably. He's going to probably 30 left. We're going to go to 30 right. Alright. It's pretty close, huh? There's another one up there. See it? Well, that's your,
I'm just looking at my numbers.
huh?
I'm just looking at my screen.
Sure, but you gotta look outside as well. You can't just look there. There's a lot of airplanes over here. This is Delta. Lots of it. Okay, now you're at 3,900 feet instead of 4,000. This guy came right over us. Alright. We will start turning in a second.
So we gotta take a left,
So
right?
we're gonna turn left, yep. Alright. We're going 5 degrees flaps. Do me a favor and pull this out, put it down. Pull it out and down. Easy, easy. Great stuff. Good job. I know you're excited, but we're gonna slow down now all the way to 129 plus stop and turn right. Runway is on that side.
I see it.
Uh-huh. And you gotta turn. And power because we're about to stall out. Not too much. To the right. To the right. To the right. This is the center of the airplane.
Glide slope.
At the end it will be because I will help you, but I would. There you go. You're way
Glide
too low.
slope.
Way too low. Way. Why are we going to the right, left when the airport is over that
Glide
side?
slope.
Okay, let's
Gear up.
try this together, okay?
Yep.
Alright.
Isn't that how they normally come in?
Huh?
Isn't this how they normally land?
Glide
That's
slope.
where they normally land, but not like this. But, again, you have never done this. Like there's, if you watch me enough, you know, pretty much no one lands unless I help them. Easy. Smooth motions. Okay, now we go 700 feet per minute down. Here's your runway. Try doing it. We're about to
Terrain.
die.
Glide slope.
At least we're close to it.
Gear up.
Steady. Way too much. Here we go.
Glide
Let's do this,
slope.
okay? Let's do this together
Okay.
now, alright? Because otherwise it would be a problem.
Glide slope.
We're way below the glide slope. Steady. We have an 11 knot wind, so it's nothing practically.
300.
A lot
Approaching
of
minimum.
airplanes. How many Delta aircrafts?
1000. 100.
That's a lot of airplanes over there.
50.
Alright.
40.
Where the
30.
center is right here, right?
20.
Got the power over here.
10.
There you go. Reverse thrusters on. Welcome to Minneapolis St. Paul Airport. The local time is 12:03 p.m. Just a bit different, huh?
What do you think, bro? Do you think I can go right away by myself?
No. Tell my family I love them. Yeah. All right.
We've probably been in Minnesota or whatever.
Sure. All right. Lights off. Continuation off. Strobe lights. These guys off. Awesome.
Gear up.
Push this down. Keep it there for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Let it go. Beautiful.
So that starts the EPU then?
Yep. Set this to off, please. And there's this United aircraft.
Now, did you turn that on?
Sure. I put it onto number 1
Okay.
for landing. And we're gonna go to a gate, which I have no idea which one to. I think we're gonna go here. No? Yeah, here. Right here. That's good.
You can pick anyone you want.
Yeah, I have the entire airport right. I can go wherever I can. Push these two down. Beautiful.
What was that? I bought a generator.
Alright. We just arrived. Pull these out, put them down. Good.
Let's
Turn
just
this
motors
off.
or-
Good. Turn this off. Awesome. Push this down. Welcome to Minnesota.
Ladder 10,000. Glad I got you
Cool, huh?
here.
Well, I don't know why it says lakes, 10,000 lakes, okay? Because Florida has it's like 1 million lakes. Seriously,
Well, it doesn't say it's the most lakes. Even Minnesota's got more than 10,000.
I'm sure. But it's a beautiful state. It's just not for me. It's way, 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 way too cold. All right, my friend.
Well, thank you very much.
Did you like it?
I did.
Awesome.
I'd like to do it again. I need practice. I know that.
Well, okay, so here. Okay, I try to tell this to people. How can you be harsh on yourself? I'm not going to be able to become a neurosurgeon tomorrow morning.
Right.
Okay? I don't care. I mean, listen. What did you say? What do you do for work again?
Drive truck.
Okay, I can't do that because I have done it. But, like, what is it you do again?
Manufacturing.
Yeah, I would
I
have
can't
absolutely no
drive
clue
trucks.
what the hell to do over there. Like, I would literally go like, yeah, probably everything you worked for the past few years, I would screw it up in like 5 minutes. I mean, you're not going to be able to fly a $200 million aircraft like that. That's not going to happen. That's why, now you know, we're not just a glorified bus driver. We actually do earn our money
Yeah. No, I
as
don't never
pilots.
agree.
It's like,
good to have.
no question. Cool. Please be careful with your head.
Yep.
Don't hit it.
Grab your glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take it out for you. No worries.
What's that?
I'll take it out for you.
The seat?
No, the glasses.
Oh, underneath that panel.
Sim Center, how can I help you?
Did you like it?
Hello?
I did like it, but I'm disappointed.
Hello?
I thought I could do better. Did you get dizzy?
No. Puked a few times.
Let me stop the